Okay, I'm going to show you a problem from the Khan Academy exercise called Systems of Equations with Elimination Challenge. Okay, this is regular system of equations. You need to use elimination. It just looks a little bit different. Okay, I want you to take a minute and look at it and think about what you would do to solve it with elimination. Okay, normally when we're using elimination, we see an equation in standard form. So we would just have the numbers on the other side. So let's make this be standard form. So you would just add 54 on each side, okay? And the new equation here would be 3y plus 10x equals 54, okay? Add 34 on both sides for this one. And the new equation is 5y minus 2x equals 34. So you see how it's really the same thing as a standard equation. The constant was just moved over to the other side and it was set equal to 0. Okay? So now looking at this, I want to use elimination. So that means I want to get rid of one of my variables. Okay? I want to get a 0 pair. If I look at these two equations, with 3y and 5y, I don't see a way to get a 0 pair very easily. If I look at 10x and negative 2x, I see that if I just multiply the second equation by 5, I'll have negative 2 times 5 is negative 10. So then I'll have that 0 pair negative 10x and positive 10x. So let's go ahead and rewrite our system of equations, okay? We're keeping that first equation, 3y plus 10x equals 54. We're keeping that as is. And we're going to multiply the second equation by 5. Remember to multiply every single term on both sides of the equation so that you still have an equivalent equation to what you started with. So 5 times 5y is 25y. 5 times negative 2x is negative 10x. And 5 times 34 is 170. Okay, so now I need to combine these two equations, okay? 3y and 25y is 28y. I have positive 10x and negative 10x. That's my 0 pair. That's the part that cancels out. I have 170 plus 54, and that is 224. Okay, so now I just have a one-step equation and I need to solve for y. I'll divide by 28 on each side, and 224 divided by 28 is 8. So I get y is equal to 8. Okay, so now I have y, but even though that was a little bit tedious, don't forget that this is a system of equations. We're looking for a solution, so we need the x and the y. Okay, so one of our original equations was 3y plus 10x minus 54 equals 0. Okay, so taking this equation, I now need to solve for x. Okay, I eliminated x, so I got y, so now I need to solve for x. So I'll put in the value that I got for y, which is 8. Okay, and so now I have 24 plus 10x minus 54 equals 0. I could combine 24 and negative 54, and that would be negative 30. So negative 30 plus 10x equals 0. And now I need to use inverse operations, so I'll add 30 on each side. Okay, so 10x is equal to 30. Divide that by 10. And we get x is equal to 3. So our solution was 3. And scroll back up to the y value, 8. 3, 8 is our solution.